All right, guys, here we are for the Trilogy Masters League, race 1 of 3. I am in the C category, 40 to 49. And as you guys know, just because these are Masters events, they are not slow, quite the opposite. Haven't done the Trilogy Masters League in a hot minute, so let's see how we do against what will inevitably be a very stacked field. Less than 30 seconds to go. 27 people in category. I think we're in the forward start pen, which is a nice advantage on race 1, which is going to be chaos across this course. Let's see how we hold up and how we fare today. Back with the Trilogy League. And here we go. Let's bring up our stats. The whole race will come together just before the downhill. Riding wheels. Down the hill. Ready for work. Okay. Whew. Breathe. All right. Who is on the BMX? What a legend. Okay. 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 Breathe in. Riding wheels. Five and a half in, 2 to go. Slingshot here. Maybe. Slow it all down. Perfect. All right. A little over K to go. Attack early. Ouch. Breathe. Pipped right at the line by Rossi. That stings a bit. I think I sent it pretty well. Oh man, this is 1 of 3. Gonna need to be smarter on the next couple efforts. Way smarter. Still have, oh God, 3 minutes 30 plus of recovery. Not a ton. But enough. Heart rate already coming way down. Let's get it under 100. Holy moly. I worked hard for that. Very hard for that. It has first place on my butt, but you guys saw it. Rossi came right through at the line. Pipped me at the line. It's all right. We know these are the sorts of things I have to do. Got to soften up the group as much as I can, and I have to be willing to go from distance out. I just didn't have the full kilometer standing in my legs, and I needed a couple breaks, and that was the difference between winning category and losing it. So there you go. Holy moly. All right. That is 1 of these done. 2 more to go. I'm glad to have this one done. This course is a burner. It hurts a lot. Okay. So, leave the event. Oh, look at that. We have so much more time. Oh, silly me. I thought we only had like 3 minutes of recovery. Oh, there's still hope. Oh, there's still hope yet that I can be ready for what is next. Oh, that hurt a lot, guys. But it's only gonna get, good news is, it's only gonna get worse from here. Okay, downtown Dolphin's coming up, which to a certain degree shouldn't be too bad. Should not be too bad, which is great. But it ends in the Bologna time trial, 8 kilometers. And is that up and then back down? I can't remember. Up and somewhat of the way down, or I really don't know. I just don't know. So we'll see. But let's get through Dolphin first. This was a big one to push through. A very big one to push through. It was only like 100 and something meters of climbing, but man, you felt every single meter. And this section's tricky because you just gotta stay on it over this 6%, and it kind of drags on for a second, and then when you crest it, you gotta stay on it again, and then it's like you either are with the pack and can hold like 4.5 watts per kilo and stay with everybody, or you're off the front holding 6+ to try and hold your position. And every single time I found myself closer to the front, which I was okay with, because my body felt up for it today. But who knows how that's going to come into play in races 2 and 3. I don't. What I do know is that the heart rate has come back down, and it got there rather quickly. That's always a good sign in these shorter repeat races, like the Trilogy we're doing today, or the Tinies that I missed yesterday. Yesterday was daddy daycare because mommy was out of town. Mommy was living her best life in Las Vegas with her friends. But she got home last night, and me and my daughter and our dogs were very happy to have somebody back in charge, because it was definitely the inmates running the asylum while she was gone. Oh yeah. Where are we? 3 minutes and 30 seconds until we head over to downtown Dolphin. Should be fun. Should be fast. Should be furious. Should be all of those things. All right. Oh, it would have been nice to win the last one, but I still felt great about the efforts, short of what happened right at the end. Right through here, I was just falling apart, and I needed just this little bit of downhill here to get myself together. And I thought I had just enough to hold Rossi off, and I did not. No, I did not. So that happens. That happens. That's okay. Man, I'm glad we had these extra minutes. Definitely needed them. I have to remember to leave the event after this next one so that we get the true timestamps of how much more time in between the race that we just finished and the next one. Okay, getting over the hump here. It is going to be downtown Dolphin. Let's see if we can race this one efficiently so that we end up in a position in the third race where we can just kind of be there. Okay. Here we are. Downtown Dolphin. Okay. We're in a back pen this time, so really gonna need to hoof it in the first 30 seconds or so to catch up to the riders in the front pens. Oh, moly. Race number 2. All right, guys, here we are for Trilogy Masters League, race 2 of 3. Getting over the hump on downtown Dolphin. A little more of a draftable course. It's still going to be very chaotic. Need to be as smart as we can be throughout the majority of this race and see what we can do. We're in the back pen this time. Gonna need to put some power into it to catch up to those front wheels right out of the gates and not get left behind. So we're gonna push kind of hard for like the first 20, 30 seconds and see if that closes the gap to the pen ahead of us, and then try to just move with the pack and see how it develops. 10 seconds to start. Ooh, doggy. Race number 2. And here we go. Fortunately, Zwift lets you slice through packs. Okay. Here we go. All right. Just with the group. Moving plenty fast with these guys. Okay. Okay, 2 laps. Breathe in with the group. Okay. All right. Just moving. Oh God. Should have known the line was past the line. Screwed that up. But, oh well. Second place. Let's leave the event. Or actually, let's see if it'll give us. Yeah, this whole leaderboard has been on the fritz. You can see it's just, you can see it's just thinking and thinking and thinking. So let's just go ahead and leave the event. Maybe it'll show the leaderboard. Yes. Oh, look who got me again. Mr. Rossi. Son of a biscuit. Greg Whitehead a lot closer in this second race. He likes to get good and warmed up, so let's see what happens in this third race here. Stacked up pretty close, everybody, through this. Only 4 seconds separating first through fifth. There we go. 4.4 watts per kilo on the race. 4.8 for 5 minutes. 6.3 for 1 minute. 8.7 for 15 seconds. I thought that was a decent lead in for me. Waited as long as I could before getting swarmed, and then got onto the pedals, did what I could to the finish. Rossi had a healthy lead, 2.4 seconds. On a race like this, that is an eternity. It is a curvature of the earth. So there you go. 7 minutes until the next race. 7 minutes, plenty of time to get the heart rate back down. Very much needed, because the next stage is the Bologna TT, which in its entirety, let's see. So if we go out, just out, that's 8 kilometers. So this is, in fact, a hilltop finish. It's going to take about 17 minutes for the entirety of that race, which we have because there is no race after this last one. This is it. 2 down, 1 to go. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I finished second in category in both of these races, and far further back than second overall in both of these races. So far, Mr. Rossi is showing that he is dominant in category. Got one last shot to right this wrong. So, we've got something to consider. Should we sit in and back ourselves on a climb and sort of be like, all right, well, yeah, you know, we will climb to the best of our ability against inevitably what'll be some really good climbers? Or do we just try to do what we can on the flats for like the first 4.5, almost 5K, right? Of that course, I think, is relatively flat, and just be like the bigger rider putting out power and seeing if there's any way at all that we could possibly tire anybody out. Does that sound like a good idea? I feel like that doesn't sound like a good idea, but it's an idea. I mean, what do we have to lose other than the entirety of the race? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. What does it say? I'm reading about this on Zwift Insider. It's not telling us about distances here, but it does say that at 4 watts a kilo, it's going to take 17 minutes. So, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the right decision is going to be. Maybe kind of suss it out coming out of the pens. If there's, you know, a real insistence to go fast, then maybe just sit in. But if everybody's just waiting for the climb, maybe we just ruin everyone's race, including our own, and just kind of see what we can do. I mean, you never know until you try. Could completely jeopardize the final climb. Strong possibility. But who knows? Okay. What do we got? 3 minutes until this race, and where are we at? 102 on the heart rate. That's not bad. We're okay. little hydration, a little nutrition. Gotta stay up on that stuff. There we go. Are we having fun yet, or what? As my toddler says, or what? That is her answer. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. But no, in all seriousness, these are a lot of fun. The fun is in the pain and the suffering and the trying and the potentially failing. I got 2 good races to lean back on, no matter what happens in this last one. So let's head on over. I'm mixed thoughts about what to do in this race. I think we take the temperature of the group, try and figure out how our legs feel early on, and then just kind of go from there, I guess. We are in the back pen again. So we're gonna wanna push into that front pen. Got a minute and 20 to start. Last race. Can't believe we're here already. These have flown by, and yet I've felt every second of every race. Okie dokie. Whew. All right, guys, here we are for the exciting conclusion of the Trilogy Masters League. Race 3 of 3. And on a course befitting of an absolutely difficult conclusion to the day, the Bologna TT uphill finish. This should be fun. Let's see how we feel and just kind of go from there. About 30 seconds to start. A lot of this is flat, some of it net downhill before the climb. Be curious to see how everybody rides the initial kilometers. Is everyone just saving it for the hill? 15 seconds to start. We are in the further back pen, so we're gonna have to put some effort into it to get towards the front of the pack out of these pens. And here we go. Gotta get up there. There we go, 30 seconds. Okay. Stats up.
Ride on.
Okay. With this group. It's going plenty fast. Plenty fast. Got somebody riding my wheel. 3 watts a kilo. Come on, Zwift. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Zwift? Well, I towed everybody back up. Here we are. Gotta level up. Always nice to see. For the climb, just got to stay internal. Really nothing we can do anymore. Wasn't much we could do on the flats. Okay. Dragons everywhere. Okay. There it is, looming in the profile map. Bunch of people are going to push here. This hill is so long. Oh my God. Good job, Rosie. Out climbing by 21 seconds. Ouch. There you go, Greg. Okay, our power for the race, 4.4 watts per kilo. And I think a lot of that was an unnecessary spend on the flat. A lot of effort for no reward. When you guys saw that, I think it was a slight downhill. I was pulling like 5-6 watts a kilo. And there was a dude just tacking on and bringing the Peloton at like 3 watts per kilo. So maybe I chose the wrong place to escape. Maybe I'm being punished because I'm 6'4", and Zwift hasn't accounted for the fact that I slam my stem. Who knows? I did not have any expectations up that climb other than to know that a bunch of people were going to hit it harder than they could hold at the bottom, and we're just going to hold on. And what has worked for me in the past and what clearly worked for me here today is just spinning. My cadence was like 95 to 100, full buzzsaw. A lot of that has to do with the Zwift ride. I have the stock Zwift ride, meaning it doesn't have, I didn't buy the aftermarket adjustable crank length. A lot of my bikes are 72.5. My gravel bike is 72.5, but these cranks are 170, and they just really encourage more spinning, less mashing. So I gotta lean into that, and I did. And by keeping the cadence high, I kept the wattage high, and my legs stayed underneath me and didn't start to get heavy and brick-like until closer to the end, when I started shifting down the gears to give a little towards the finish to make sure that I had a decent finish. But that was a surprisingly good result after the first 2 races. I finished second on all 3 races. Could not get ahead of Rossi, and had no chance up that climb. He was motored 20 seconds away from me. And I don't think I was slow on that climb. I don't get the sense that I was taking it easy up that climb. Holy moly. Guys, I am feeling this. And as I've been telling you guys, and as a lot of you already know, just because it's got the title of Masters on it, doesn't mean it's going to be slow. Quite the opposite. I've yet to find a Masters event that isn't ridiculously competitive. If there is one on Zwift, I don't know where it is. I haven't found it. But I did a Masters race yesterday, or 2 days ago, whatever day that was. It's all blurred in my head. But I did a Masters race, and here I am doing a Masters race. And I'll do more Masters races. All of us out here trying not to break a hip. I guess I'm on the youngish side for Masters. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in May. 47. Still trying to find my peak, guys. I thought I peaked in my 20s as an Olympic rower. I'm questioning that now. Maybe I never found my peak back then. Always have to meet the work with curiosity and purpose and hope. Hope is not a strategy, but it's great for morale. So I hope there's more out there for me. I know I haven't yet figured out how to be the best cyclist I can be, even at 46 years old. Still got a lot to figure out about bike riding. I still got a lot of days and miles and hours in the saddle left in me to continue to improve. So Maybe I should go get some testing done. See what my old man VO2 is looking like. Seeing what my lactic thresholds look like. What's that lactic profile look like? Would love to know. Excuse me, those numbers. And yet, part of me is like, who cares? I'm not training for anything. I'm training for life and fitness, and I love all the data that I get to look at during a race and all the data that's available afterwards. But for me, it's just the thrill of the chase. I want to be in the hunt. I want to be fit enough to be part of the pack, challenge the pack, hang on to the pack. You know, maybe win a few of these at some point. It's really hard to do. It is not an easy thing to do to win on Zwift. It's just not. But that is what will make any of the victories that much more sweet. Anything easy is not worth doing. It's just not. If you find yourself in a position where things are easy, you're probably in the wrong environment. Got to get outside your comfort zone every day. And sometimes it's going to be the other riders that put you there. Sometimes it's going to be yourself. And sometimes it's going to be a combination of the two. And you never know what you're going to get. Did not know what to expect on that last race just now. I got a little frustrated when I realized, despite all the effort I was making, I was just towing along the peloton. But we quickly rallied and rebounded from that. Got a couple gulps of air and sent it up the hill. And that worked. So, who knows? Maybe some of the climbers were a little tired going that fast in the lead-in. I don't know. I am a taller, bigger rider on Zwift that I guess advantages me in terms of raw watts. It disadvantages me in terms of watts per kilo, as does it disadvantage me in the wind, because Zwift just simply says, oh, he's 6'4". Well, 6'3", 3.25", almost 6'4". Don't want to squeeze an inch. Anyway, tall enough for the wind to be a problem on Zwift. So they don't take into account just how aero your boy can get here. They don't know. They don't know about my flexibility. They don't know about my positioning. They just say, you were here, Luke Walton. Who's writing this? We'll catch the reviews on YouTube. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Who's that from? Oh, Paul. Yeah. I'll work to get this one posted quickly, comma, Paul, exclamation point. Great racing with you. Period. See you again soon. Sorry guys, I'm squinting here. My eyesight is terrible. If it's super close, it's a problem for me. If it's super far away, it's a problem for me. If it's like right here, oh man, I am just spot on. That's my range right there. Just like a lot like my riding. If it's too short and it's a sprint, eh. If it's too long, it's like a 20-minute effort, eh. But like 10 minutes down to 2 minutes, I got you, fam. I got you. That's for me. That's my wheelhouse. That comes from the rowing background and how long rowing events were, or still are for that matter. My sweet spot is probably 5 to 7 minutes. That's where I can do some damage on these pedals. Oh boy. Well guys, thank you so much for being here. We have passed the hour on the bike through those 3 different races, all of which were roller coasters in their own regard. The last one was the climb up to the roller coaster. I guess the descent was nice afterwards, but holy moly, there he is, Mr. Whitehead. Just cruising along. Oh boy, he kept getting faster and faster each race, like a locomotive. Uh, oh, Greg. Oh, Greg's got jokes. Greg, comma, you have jokes, exclamation point. This is all I have the time for, period. This is all I had the energy for, period. Oh. Great racing today, period. You kept getting faster as each race went on, period. Oh, he may be gone. Oh, we lost him. Oh, he'll see that in the recap. Holy moly. And that's the best part of Zwift, guys. It's just awesome to get on here, see familiar names and people, and be able to interact. And here we go. Couldn't hold your wheel up that climb, though. Happy with bronze. Great job on silver. Thanks, exclamation point. Always great racing with and against you, period. And this is the point, guys, is the community, right? It's just so much fun to see familiar avatars, if you will, familiar faces of the avatars each race, and it's just it's a lot of fun to recap everything with everybody and race against one another and be interested in what other people are doing in their racing. And that's just, I've really taken a liking to the Zwift community, and I just appreciate everybody who's part of it, because it's just overwhelmingly positive. And it is just, it's also overwhelmingly competitive, which is awesome. And, you know, it's like unification through competition, not division through competition. We're all getting better. We're all getting faster. We all agree on the rules here. And for the most part, everybody subscribes to the rules. Obviously, there's some outliers, some bad actors, if you will. But for the most part, everybody's here for the right reasons. They're trying to get fit. They're trying to get fast. They're trying to put the best pedal forward in real life after they get off these machines indoors. And we're all just helping one another across all time zones, across the globe, which is pretty rad. Pretty rad. So guys, thanks so much. It's a perfect segue. Thanks so much for you being here. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch the videos. I really do appreciate it. I am in awe of the fact that the subscriber base for this channel is growing on a daily basis. And as you guys know, keeps me super motivated, keeps me super hungry, and I'm just trying to find my limits. And I haven't found them yet. I'm getting older, but I'm getting faster. And you know, one of them we can't control, but one of them is well within control. So cannot fight the clock, guys, but can do our best daily to get as fast as possible. Take every opportunity to do so. All right, I'm starting to ramble. I'm starting to wax philosophical, and that's not a good thing to do when there's no blood in the brain. Thank you again for being here. I'm going to continue to warm down after a really tough 3 races, but very enjoyable 3 races. Got to get the legs spun out. It is Sunday today, making tomorrow Monday. Monday. It is a fast day. If I can get my schedule lined up and find that right around 11 o'clock time slot, US Central Time, there will be a massive and fast peloton to race against tomorrow. So I am just going to try to get myself ready for that. Continue to warm down from here. So for now, that's all from me.